Okay, so we got pretty beat up in that fight. See, a couple units are reduced to less than 1,000. We lost our artillery commander. 12-pounder howitzers did get their experience, get their level. So what we need to do, first thing is, well, first thing we got to decide where we're going to put our career points. And I think probably politics. I'm already feeling the manpower crunch. The other option is AO, which would allow me to bring 15 brigades instead of 12. But I'm not even sure I can assemble 15 brigades. So I'm going to put it in politics. Well, maybe that's a bad idea. Look what kind of weapons I've got. Yeah, it's definitely possible. I can even scrape up a Lorenz, and that pattern 1853 Enfields, but they got the Lorenz model, so this is the Lorenz simulated, which are good rifles. Yeah, so let's go AO. And check reputation. Oh, I needed 18 reputation to get 2,000 men, so that's just not going to happen. I can probably live with that. These guys got the crap knocked out of them by the enemy artillery, so they're going to get a veteran gun crew, but they've only got 4 guns. And we can probably get it. We can easily get away with a cheap major for these guys. Oh, maybe not. Good enough. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. They're killers in this mod. So, and then we got to get lieutenant colonels, preferably the best guys I can get for the rest of these units. They're almost back to even with all that damage, they're almost back to 2-star. Ramp these guys up with recruits. How are we looking on the? I don't think that's changed much. Yeah, I don't have enough sharps, but I'm not going to sell the sharps that I have either. So I don't have enough MJ and G Type 2s to outfit another brigade, and I think somebody else is. Yeah, these guys have already got them. I'm gonna try to get everybody up to 1,600, which is gonna hurt my experience, but that's all right. I can live with that. Yeah, that's actually not terrible. We have 27,000 left. Let's look at what my armory looks like. If I wanted to convert these guys to, say, Yeah, that isn't going to happen. I've got these 1842s, but they're practically worthless. Let's see what the scaling looks like. 47 to 52K. Their supplies are lower, or weapons quality is lowered, and their army is smaller. What? Wow. Okay. So even with my troops, it's 1-on-2. The scaling is 70,000 soldiers and 204 guns. Now that's not what I'm going to face at the beginning, but holy cow. I don't remember. I'm going to have to go back and look at my Shiloh video before, but I do not remember the scaling being that bad. I've got about 6,000 men. And 27,000 bucks. Can sell those. You can definitely bring up a battery of 6-pounders, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Actually, Captain's fine. And probably another of ordnance guns. No, what do I have the most of? 10-pounder parrots. There's 6 available. Yeah. How much damage did those? I got 798 kills in that last fight. Didn't change much, which probably means the scaling doesn't matter too much, which may mean I can go up to 2,000. Although that may be expensive. And in some cases impossible. Let's go until the money runs out. Yeah, that's the problem with these rifles. They're so valuable and so expensive to buy that I can't see myself ever using them. Sell the Smiths too. Remingtons are 51 bucks. That's the most I can. No, that's the most that they have. Period. Okay, there's not enough of those to create a viable unit. What are our other options? Not a lot. Sawed-offs, which are actually really good in this one. Their accuracy is not great, but their fire rate is 75. It's not as fast as the other was, but the damage is very high, and their melee is still 150, so they can still charge. I got 730 Colts, 900 Cookin' Brothers, and one 10-pounder ordnance. Yeah, the limiting factor here is definitely munitions, not troops, which is interesting. Or not munitions, but weapons. I mean, I could give guys 1842s, but I'm going to have enough crappy 1842 units as it is. Well, I definitely think an artillery brigade of 10-pounders will take advantage of the one that we've got. Give them a major. That's half of what I got left. Fill those guys out to 2,000. Can't do anything about that because there's no weapons left. I mean, I could create a 345-man cavalry unit with those pistols. The only problem is I'd be very concerned that they would die. But I think perhaps a unit with sharps. Yeah, that's risky. Only 330 men. The sharps are pretty good. They do reasonable damage. Yeah. I'm not sure that that's the best choice, but I'm not sure what else to do. And I think I'll flip these two. It gives me 15 brigades and enough supply to last the battle. Used up all my artillery. I've got this cavalry left, but I'm not gonna worry about that. The only thing would be to potentially sell these. The Remingtons are 51. The Colts are 42. There's not enough difference between those two. So yeah, I can sell those. And that'll allow me to ramp up 3-4 Scout to a more reasonable, survivable size. Maybe add a couple guns? No. He's already at 12. No more guns there. No more guns there. 6-pounders. If we make that guy a major, yeah, we can add 2 guns. But in that case, we don't actually need it. We'll stick with it. That's fine. I can live with that. Okay, this is what we're going into Shiloh with. This is going to be interesting. Shiloh. I don't feel like this is a very strong force. I'm particularly light on infantry because the weapons are so expensive. I'm going to get 6 infantry brigades. But I do have the 4 cavalry brigades. So we'll see how that works out. Thanks for watching. I'll be right back with the Battle of Shiloh.